So I need you to formally introduce yourself because you're on the Culture Visions podcast. This is an interview, boy. This is an interview. So you know what I'm saying? First of all, now I ain't even gonna let you do that because I know you by something else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know you by something else. So, but I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
introduce your Facebook name.
yeah. That's what we do. Cause I try to keep a low profile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on a
Long
second.
time.
Hey, gotta keep a low profile. We living good.
Well, when you living good, you try to. I noticed that you post that on social media a lot about being private.
Yeah, you have to be private. Your life, like so. What's the thing with social media is people believe in it too much, and they don't understand. This is for entertainment purposes only. Your life, you keep it private. Your personal life, you keep it private because there's too many haters out there. Too many bitter people and haters out there. So, my personal life, people that's important to me, they know what's really going on.
First, tell your name, nigga. Say your Facebook
I,
name.
I, I got you. I got. Say it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I mean, but yeah, always got to be private, man.
So
Only fools want to express their lives through social media constant. I mean, give them what you want them to give them. No, never know nothing that's important.
okay, so let's say it like this. I'm calling this like Facebook legends. So I'm
All
interviewing
right.
Facebook legends, which I call comedians on Facebook. When I scroll through, I expect to see something funny and something controversial
Oh
and,
yeah.
and get the people going. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So that's why I wanted to interview you because you always got that. You know what I'm saying?
But,
So,
but it's personality though. A lot of people you can't fake personality.
right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Absolutely. So,
I mean,
first thing I want to go in is your Facebook stats.
whatever you want to talk about, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm
All
here
right.
for it.
No. It's not just about the Facebook stats, but it's just about how things are perceived and perceptions and all of that stuff. So when I say Facebook stats, I'm saying it how your family take it, how your girl take it, if you got a girl, uh, how your
See
kids
that,
take it.
that again? That'll be a private part of me. I would never. If I give you what you want to know, if I'm taking, if I'm not taking, it's up to you to figure that out.
Okay, cool,
Because if
cool.
because people are, I've seen a dude that was cool. He posted this girl, and people were hating on him. Like chicks was hating on him, dudes was hating on him. It was real corny to me.
Hey, man, we had this conversation about, you know, stuff in my past where I posted a chick and then all of a sudden niggas is in her DMs, niggas is getting at her, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like how much so many people, especially in that time, want to be you. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a good dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So that's the jealousy and competition dudes have with themselves. They try to measure themselves against you. That's all that is. You they measuring stick.
right. Do you think Drake be using that shit against everybody?
Man, these dudes. I can't get in with these new dudes. They a little different than me, bro. Uh, I just think that stuff is all entertainment. I feel like them. I can't take a Nickelodeon rapper serious, and I can't take a CEO serious because you're all putting a front on for entertainment.
Okay, all right. We gonna get into it. I already see where this is about to go.
But I'm just keeping it real though. Like
Right.
let's. One was a CEO, one was on Nickelodeon. Ain't none of them about living that life. They live in $1 million plus house. Stop it.
What
You
about
saying
Kendrick?
what you want, man? Kendrick is like on. I mean, I they different, bro. I'm a '90s dude. Tupac hit him up was my guy. That's
Yeah.
that's the measuring stick I give rappers. If they're not doing that,
Top five.
Cannabis LL.
Top five MCs.
I'm going with Tupac number one,
Uh-huh.
Biggie number two,
Okay.
AZ gonna be my number three.
That's a good one.
AZ gotta be my number three.
Okay.
I gotta go with Nas and I gotta go with Hove.
That's a good. That's a
People
good.
say the
That's a good
Rakim and
spot.
a KR, but people say the Rakims and KRS ones. They didn't mean that much to me like they did.
Right. So you got your
I mean,
top five. So let me ask you this. Yo, where did you grow up at?
where I grew up at,
Yeah.
City of Lackawanna, but I also see I say I got the best of both worlds. Because I grew up in the city of Lackawanna, but my mom's put me out in the suburbs. So
Okay.
so it was like we living in the city. You seeing the difference of living in the city to survive, and you seeing kids living. It was a different culture, different. Once you start observing things, like you be like, yo, you don't have to live this way. I don't have to live this way. I don't have to think this way. So you start challenging some of the ways you thought, and some of the things you were taught, and some of the people you looked up to.
Right.
So
So you got the best of both worlds in that. Um, where did you spend most of your time at once you got as an adult?
Lackawanna all day.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna say this, my mother moved me to the suburbs. My mindset was not of the suburbs. Like now, being 44, I would love to live in the suburbs. I was 20 something, like the action, like the fun. The suburbs wasn't for me. But some of my siblings took to it and then excel some of their lives to another level.
Right. Right. So you leave
Hold
there,
on,
you go to the
you want to go
city.
down to Candace?
So now you get into that. You still live there?
Yeah, I still live in the city. But I just closed on the house. Just closed on the house in cheap. You want to go?
Yeah,
What?
just a second. Move. Hi, Allie. What happened?
Hold on a second. Go ahead, KK. You'll be good. If not, I'll be home.
This is what people got to see. This is to see the family man.
Yeah, Allie.
You
Family.
know, I got my junior with me. I got my little remix.
Hi. I miss you too, Mally.
Man, listen. That's one thing they'll say we don't do that, but I go to too many football games and I see too many fathers involved. So I don't believe that stereotype.
Right.
All right, kid.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's your top five
We,
comedians?
woo. See, top five. Robert Harris was one of them.
Okay.
People don't realize Bernie Mac took his style from him. If you ever pay attention to
Uh-huh.
Robin Harris from Baby Kids, I'm gonna go with Richard Pryor because Richard Pryor was funny.
Uh-huh.
I love Martin. Gotta go with Martin. Um, Bernie Mac, of course. Bernie Mac. I love Corey Holcomb.
Yo, Corey Holcomb is
He's a
fire,
monster.
bro. Yo, Corey Holcomb is fire, bro.
Corey Holcomb's. Listen, he's the most ignorant comedian, like modern day comedian. He's so funny, so ignorant. I just like it because it reminds me of old school comedy, not these little soft ass comedians that's scared to say something.
And you know what's so crazy? That's who you remind me of.
Yeah, I love Corey Holcomb.
So
Yeah,
when
that's
I'm
my
watching
guy. I
you,
can't even.
I'm watching you on Facebook and your stats, that's the person that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
see, the Facebook comedian. So I have like a dark sense of humor. I find a lot of things funny that maybe I shouldn't have, but kind of growing up in the 80s and 90s, that's what comedians made fun of, stuff you shouldn't make fun of. So nowadays we got sensitive people now, and all these people, you got to care about everybody's rights and everybody. And that's not how reality works.
right.
I mean, that's not how that works, bro. We black in America. Nobody give a fuck about us or our feelings.
That's a fact. It's a fact. So I'm going to one of your posts, and you say, "My
I'm here.
goals, the marriage, the mortgage."
Oh yeah, mortgage is everything. That's how you have a status in America. That's what they property value is what they recognize you as. People don't
Mhm.
realize that. They look at you and just think about this. A lot of areas that have high rent areas aren't the best areas to live.
Right,
When you have a mortgage, you're gonna take care of your shit.
right.
You know, if I spend 300,000 for something, I'm gonna take care of that.
Right. That's a
Versus
fact. That's a fact.
somebody that's rent for 650, 700, and may not even be paying their rent. You know what I mean? They don't care.
They gonna leave it
Listen,
dirty and dusty in that motherfucker.
and I can't live around that because I ain't saying I'm better than nobody, but my mentality is different from a lot of people.
Right.
You
I
have
think
to.
I
You
think
get me?
that's what separates a lot of good men from being great men. Is making sure that they get that established, um, and making sure that they have that, because that it is a status symbol in America. Shit is a status symbol for shit your kids to see you having that and owning that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Um,
Especially as a black man, you gotta see your son. Got to see you. Oh, yo, I ain't living off no chick. I'm on my own. I'm holding this down by myself.
right. Let me ask you this question. It's another Facebook. It's another Facebook stat. You got it. It says, "Here's a scenario: a man likes this woman, shoots a shot, takes her out to eat and drinks on occasionally. Of course, he pays, no problem. But with that, because he's shooting his shot, he has to do that. They get
Yeah,
along great, but she tells him she's not interested in him romantically. But they are still cool as fuck in terms of chatting and hanging out. They still enjoy hanging out together and have a good time when they do. But when they go out for drinks and eat, she never pays or offers to pay for the tab or anything. So although stated, not stated, excuse me, he can tell there's still expectation for him to pay when they hang out, and he's getting frustrated. He's thinking, we ain't dating no more, so why? And we just friends, so why you can't pay? What you think about that?
it's his fault. When she said, as a man,
Okay.
she set the standard of, oh, I'm not interested, right? So we going as friends. You gotta let her know, since we friends, this is how we moving forward. Now she can accept it or reject it, but you gotta draw the line in the sand.
So you saying it's his fault because he didn't say nothing?
No, a closed mouth don't get fed. You can't complain without saying nothing. It don't make
So
sense.
I'm I'm taking devil's advocate.
Okay, well, I'm here. I'm here.
A female knows she don't want to mess with him like
Yep.
that, so she should expect that she's not gonna get any type of
But
money or
females,
anything like that. She got to bring her half to the table.
hold on. But females have the mentality of they think men will always take care of them. So because you got a lot of simps out there that's gonna do that just because they hoping they get that one time to slide with them. But a person like me, nah, love, keep it moving. I'm good over here.
So
What?
so 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 when soon as she says that, you Xing her out.
For me, it'd be like, yeah, we good. I don't need no new friends. I'm 44. What I need new friends for?
Gotcha, gotcha.
My whole
I just
intention
think that
was
sometimes women they shouldn't be thinking like that all the time. Like, why do you think like that?
because so many dudes in this world. Look at Facebook, bro. So many dudes be under these broads, gassing them up. They have a sixers thinking they dimes.
I would
So,
agree.
so, so they confidence is through the roof. And I ain't knocking nobody confidence. You supposed to be, but I know when I come through, that ain't happening. I ain't feeling none of that. No, no bueno.
We don't fuck
So
with none of that.
I get it. So I'm glad you explained it from the man's side. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't see the comment when you posted it. I didn't see you comment. I just seen you let everybody else comment. Like you, and that's
Most,
a lot
most
of things. Sometimes you do. You would throw shit out there and just watch niggas go.
with that is you gotta let people. You gotta see people mentalities. So say you're interested in a chick on your page. Just watch what she comment and how she. Because it's gonna tell you her mentality without you even getting to know her. So
Wow.
now, yeah.
This
So
nigga
now,
playing dating games and mind tricks on the.
man, listen, I'm a thinker, man.
Okay. Got
You
another
are.
one for you.
All right.
This one's crazy. No man. Listen, this is what it says. No man fumbled you. You a piece of shit, and he moved on.
No, yeah, that was. But hold on, because a lot of chicks be thinking like they say a dude fumbled them, and that don't be the case. You might not be the one. You just might not mix. Like I was married. I'm divorced. That wasn't for me. I didn't fumble that. That didn't work for me specifically. It
Yo,
might work for
okay,
the next.
what happened?
I I will always be diplomatic. It just wasn't for me. I'm
Sometimes,
diplomatic, bro. Listen, I put it this way. I'll say your happiness is everything. And if you're not happy, don't pretend. Like people now will be like, yeah, you make divorce look good. Because I'm living my best life.
okay,
I don't like if I should not have to want to be at work versus be at home. That is when you think like that, then that's fucked up. I'd rather
right,
sit 16 hours in the plant at that time than come home.
yeah, that's bad.
That's bad. So I mean, and plus relationships are work. Who you are when you are at 20, you shouldn't be at 30. And who you are at 30, you won't be at 40. And
Right,
I'm a type of person, I'm always pushing myself to be better. If my partner or whoever I'm dealing with don't have that mentality, then it's no need for us to be together.
got you.
And my
Understand
yeah, your partner's supposed to make you better. Still sharpen skills. You push each other to be better.
that. Right,
I mean, some people get complacent, and I'm not a complacent person. Each level of my life, I push myself to be something better.
got you.
Yeah.
What do you say to people who like to go out on dates all the time and literally don't spend the time at home getting to know each other?
See me, I don't. So that's complex. 'Cause that's comfort. That's somebody's comfort zone. Like normally, if I'm meeting a chick, first you meet a chick, you don't want them to come to your house because you don't want to know where you live. You don't know how this chick operate. You don't know chick could be a setup chick. So you gotta just fill her out. Like me, but I tell people, don't take them to dinner. Take them on a tea date. Take them somewhere for coffee. So you can have an actual conversation with the person and see if they're worth a second date.
Right,
Because
right,
some women if you think they worth the second date, but you're not worth the second date.
right.
Or you become like being older. That's one thing you gotta. All right, we're gonna go grab this little spot. If she talking about the price of the meal and she go here, then we're not already on the same page. If you're not telling me where you going, especially I don't even know you if you worth $100 plate or a $200 plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I understand that. But some dudes see that as, well, if I got it, you know what I'm saying? I got it.
And listen, but then again, I can't knock that man because he's living his life according to what makes him happy. So I'm not knocking him because that's how he do things.
Gotcha.
I can never hold how another man move against himself because we all got our lanes. That might work for him. Doesn't work for me. I'm not saying
Right.
he right. I'm not saying he wrong. I personally, I would rather do something simpler more intimate, so we can just have a simple conversation. So I can see where your head at as a woman,
Right. I
and
think
then you would know. Because if you take a chick out 3-4 dates and she don't offer, then that's a red flag to me right there. Because
yo, I think it's getting to 40 where we see that, because every person I talk to in their 40s is like, yo, if you open the door, and put her and put her in, and you know what I'm saying, make sure she's good, you shut the door and you walk off. If she don't reach over to open that door, well, it's trouble.
see, I ain't
It's
never think
trouble.
about that one.
It's
I ain't never think
trouble.
about that. That's a deep one. I like that one.
Cause
I like that. I like that one.
yo,
I might add that. I definitely add that into the arsenal. I ain't never
cause
think about that.
listen, think
That's some
about
real
it like
shit.
this.
You make
You
sure
don't got
she
my
was good.
best interest at heart.
Yo, that's real.
I'm going into the street. So you should automatically reached over and got that door in case a car come, I can hop my ass in there. You see what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I respect that, and I like that one. I like that one a whole
So
lot because
I watch that, man. I pay attention to that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I do more so the dates because a lot of chicks just go out to eat for free.
Here's a question off of that. Do you take them on a gym date? You like the gym? I see that.
I won't take anybody on a gym date because when I'm in the gym, I don't want to deal or talk to anybody. That's my time to focus on me. When I'm in the gym, I'm working out, but I'm also giving God the praise. I'm having a conversation with God.
Okay.
That's my therapy. So I don't want somebody trying to look cute and trying to talk to me when that's me and God time. I'm worshiping, I'm praying. Half the time people don't realize when I'm in the gym, I'm listening to gospel music. I
Okay.
listen to
I
gospel music.
see. I seen that. That was my
I,
next question to Western. Why? So you had put a post up saying, "I I just love worshiping. I just love worshiping." You know what I mean? And
worship. It's funny because the older I get, the more I worship. Because now I think about when I was a kid and I was younger and used to go to church, used to be embarrassed.
why?
No, I'm just saying, look, me, that's how I'm keeping it real. Maybe I was embarrassed to be a church boy, we labeled as a church boy. But now as you get older, I'm thankful. I feel sorry for the person that's not worshiping. Because if you know where I went and know where I came from, God is good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Every weapon, every spirit, man, when I tell you, I say I keep it diplomatic. I just had a bitter one. Let's put it that way. That would have loved to try to ruin made my downfall, but God kept me, protected me, and it
Mhm.
was just. But you know what? That goes to the growth because that showed me what kind of person they truly were.
Right.
Because I could leave you and not wish no harm on you.
Right.
When you try to do everything in your power to try to lie, manipulate, and do all, man, I ain't got no time for that, man. That's to this day. I don't speak to them. Just wish you the best. God bless.
Well, I had a baby by him, so
I have mine. I have two.
you know, again, I get the diplomatic. It took me a while to get there, and I say that. Only reason why I say that is this.
But you've always been a mild, meek dude, though. Like you've been. So your temperament's always never was live.
Right. But here's the thing. It takes when I get there is when I get there. You know how that is. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta
So
let a
so
sleeping
here's
dog
double
lie.
advocate. As you get older, it should take longer for you to get there. You
It does.
should be able. You should be
It
able to
does.
accept people. It should accept people for who they are and what they are. So now I can look at you and be like, "This dude's a fool. Why am I gonna get upset over a fool?" That's what he think. Because you
Exactly.
will have people that follow you on social media just to hate on you and just keep watching. Like me, I know several people there, but I keep them there. Yes, I'm doing fine. I'm doing awesome. Yes, I'm out of country. Yes, but like I know what they are. So I feel like You will never see me slipping. If I'm going through the biggest storm of my life, you'll never know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm still gonna smile because then when I'm going through that storm, I'm going to the book of Job and what he went through and the reason why he went through it. So I'm
Oh,
understanding
talk
my
about it.
purpose. So I'm
Talk
understanding the
about
purpose
it.
and the underlying of why God tested me to bring me out to something better. Because every storm I ever went through in my life, God brought me out and put me into something better. So it was only
Yo,
to humble me. Only to humble me, baby.
oh, listen. I had a situation, you know, when I moved to Atlanta, and to be honest with you, I thought I was gonna come back to Buffalo. I thought I was gonna be like this nigga that moved down here and just couldn't make it.
But so
And
so so hold on. Before you finish that thought, is that a bad thing or a good thing? Or who's to say you didn't make it because you failed and stumbled and had to come back, regroup, and come out with a different plan? Because maybe your first plan wasn't the right plan. So your second plan could have been the right plan. How do you learn things through trial and error? So
that's a
you
fact.
can't have a defeatist mindset when you fall down. That's crazy to me. You just
Right.
gotta fall, regroup, and look at, oh, I did this. I shouldn't have stepped that way. That's why the bridge fell. So I gotta step this way and walk better.
Right.
Like that's one thing I learned in life. Like when these kids fall, like, no, listen, you make a mistake, you giving a mistake because nobody's perfect. But you have to look at things through, okay, because every successful person didn't become successful. They had
Right.
to try. So I don't
Right.
want you to ever have that. Because even going forward, you might do something, have another plan, and you might fall. Don't have a defeatist mindset. I fucked it. Nah. All right, we gotta hit the books and figure out where did we go wrong.
Right. I think that's what happened is that I pivoted. You know what I mean? I pivoted. I put myself in a better position. Even though all of the things that was happening, I was in a car accident. You know what I mean? And then I got out of that, got healed, you know what I'm saying? Got into doing the podcasting thing a little bit more heavier, understanding it, buying more equipment, being involved, saying, oh, I don't need to have a big studio to do content. You know what I'm saying? I could just be where I'm at and do it. And I feel
That's
like
what
that's where
that's
I'm
what
at with I'm so
remember.
happy doing that. You know what I'm saying?
But you're doing something you love, so you're not really working. I see. Like that's what I respect. Like you went out there and did something you wanted to do. A lot of people will have that and won't even take a step forward. Like I want to do this, but you're not putting no work into action. Been telling people for years I want to start a podcast. I never put nothing into action. I keep it real because it's just like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I never sat down and like articulate this plan. And I used to bounce like y'all really want to do this, and eventually I am going to do this because a lot of people would love to just have different conversations. I like having real conversations, like we having a real conversation now.
Yeah.
Most people, we don't have that at Black men. Most Black men want to puff out their chest.
I want to ask you this question. Well, I want to tell you this, and then I want to ask you the question. Basically,
Okay.
like I work in the airport, so there's one guy that I was pushing because I work with the wheelchairs. So I'm the manager of the wheelchairs. One guy said, "Yo, out of the blue, he said, I need you to know this. You need to have 5 friends that's 5 years older than you. You need to have 2 friends that's the same age as you. You need to have 5 friends that's younger than you." And I said, he said, now I want you to think about that for 1 second, and then think about your friend circle. And then he said, now, when you around your friends that's older, they're giving you the game. Even if you sit back, laugh, he said, you probably laugh and joke like these
But they
old
dropping
niggas,
jewels on you.
but they dropping jewels on you. The dudes that you coming up with that's the same age, y'all don't know shit. Y'all just learning on the fly. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you go down to the kids that's under you, that's 5 years under than you, younger than you, you taking the cats that's above you, that knowledge and dropping it to them.
Yeah, so you're sharing it. You're sharing the wealth that you learned. You're
Now,
paying it forward
right, but at the same time, them young bucks is
to
teaching
motivate
you.
you.
He was like, "Nah, take that and
That's
go
dope,
ahead."
though.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, "That's my tip for you." You know what I'm saying? Like, and so now I realized, I said, "Dang." that makes sense.
You have to. Well, that's a jewel that an old head gave you, because even with that, and then you add on to the young kids to teach you, because what they're learning under you, like the technology differences, they may know something how to move. We didn't have YouTube growing up. Young
Right.
cat might perfect YouTube that we could be around.
Yup.
So the technology, so it's so many lanes, and your people on your side of you should be your motivation. Like, yo, we got to get it. I have a crew of 5 people since childhood. Love them. We have a crew, but it's like I have some solid ones that I love to death,
Yeah.
and we always, like my man that passed away, that was my road dog. We used to bounce ideas off each other. Before I got my Affinity, man, I hit him. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about getting this Affinity, this Q60. He's like, man, get it. But back then I was dealing with divorce, and just say they tried to ruin my credit, but God is good. I dug my way out that hole. But then the first thing when I got it, first thing he said, man, I'm so proud of you. That's my man, because you know what I went through.
Right.
Like when I got my car, all my mans was like, yo, we proud of you. Like I'm about buying my house, closed on my house the 26th of this month. And the first thing, they so proud, because as your friend, if you succeed, I succeed.
Right.
You got to keep that circle tight. You can't have no maliciousness in your heart. You
Right.
can't wish, because you will have people that be around you that do sneak this and say slide shit, slick
They
shit.
say that shit in a joke.
But it's not a joke. They cover it with a laugh. But it's
Yeah.
really not a joke. It's really a lot of people do that. That's why I cut people off. It's people that was decent with me. I'll just say that. That I felt they do slick shit. I cut you off. And I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna fight with you. I ain't got a fuss angle. I see what it is. Once you show who
Once you
you
see
are
what-
as a character. Yeah, I don't got no hate for nobody. I tell people, I don't got no problem with nobody. People might got problems with me, but I ain't got no problem with nobody, because I don't care enough. Because I'm doing my own thing.
Right. I I got this question from Facebook again, bro.
Come on,
But this is so funny, bro.
ask it. I'm here.
If your
We here.
girlfriend looked better than you, if your girlfriend looked better than your BM, congrats, my boy. You going on child support.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You already know
Yeah.
how that is, bro.
Yo, I swear to goodness, bro. Every time, it never
Child
fails.
support. Child support funny, man. I know through, man. Some women, I'll just say, some women use that to try to be a control tactic. Because I know somebody was like, they pretty much girl was telling them, if you date ex baby mom, was like, if you date somebody, I'll put you on child support. Like that has nothing to do with the child. You doing that as a control. See me? I don't really care about child support personally. I pay a shitload. It is what it is. Right now, I tell people right now, I'm on the countdown. I got 47 years left. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good.
know what? The thing is,
My son still get that.
I'm not on the support through the government, because, and here's what it was. The realest shit, and the reason why I don't say a lot of bad things, not just because the bad things about her, but just because I'm over it, and then what I mean, we need to be cordial for this kid, and whatever have you. Is because she was there when I had got on it with someone else and seen the struggle, not the struggle and pain, but the reason that person did it.
Yeah. They saw it. That's why. I mean, I know why I'm on it. I don't really care why I'm on it. It wasn't. I
But
mean,
when you said that shit, I was dying, bro. I was in the car. You know how you be in the car and you driving, and you
Yeah.
just like go through Facebook at a red light. You be like,
But it's true. But like a lot of women use that shit as try to control a nigga, hoping like I'm gonna cripple you financially. Chick, no, you not.
it's every time you go up on your money and you get more money, it seemed like they'll go and try to get more money from you from down.
Well,
You know,
that's the whole mindset of people just trying to. Uh, they just want to bring you down, man. To me, I got 7 more years left to max. I don't care.
I got you. So,
My countdown is official. I'm down to single digits.
switching. What's your new artist? Your new favorite artist to listen to?
Man, listen, Tasha Cobb, William Murphy, gospel singers.
Okay.
Hip hop. I don't really. I don't really listen to hip hop like that. I'm more into gospel and R&B now. But that goes to my walk of life I'm in now. I'm chilling more. I'm not really trying to be all that rah rah.
R&B.
Yeah, I'm on R&B. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. My stage in life is chill.
Okay. Do you? So, the reason why I'm asking these things is because when I'm around my boy Oz that I do the podcast with, it's called Four Quarters Podcast. Oz don't mess with none of the new heads at all, and he always listens to the old hip hop.
See, I could dig that, but you still gotta let some of that new stuff flow because the one dude I like, Mo3. I liked his music. I love his music actually.
Okay,
His
Mo3
music's
is
hot.
from
Houston. He got killed.
got killed. Yeah. Okay.
But his music's hot. So sometimes I will let my Pandora just play.
Okay.
I like Conway and Benny. I like them boys. I like, but it's just like I'm not gonna go looking for it. It gotta find me.
It got to find you. I
And
respect.
if it's hot, I'm like, okay, I like this joint. I like this joint. But a lot of it's the music. I think it's when you get music is always what you relate to in life, right? When you was in your 20s, you wild, stupid, Pop, Biggie. That's what you was listening to. You was wild, stupid. You had
Right.
your fantasies of being this person, that person. That's what you thought. I'm 40. I'm not. I ain't gonna be the kingpin of New York. I ain't Frank White.
I got you. No, I understand.
I want to be out. I want to be overseas on the beach somewhere, laid up, chilling, smiling, making memories. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. So you got your passport?
Come on, bro. You see me
Yo,
out.
you said
see
that
me
on
out dressing,
Facebook.
bro.
Yo, you don't got your passport. Your girl she ain't got no plans on going nowhere. You might as well not be with her.
Listen, I'm in Greece and Italy this summer.
So I'm going to the Olympics to Spain. Paris. I'm going to Paris.
I'm gonna take because all that shit over there is a train ride. So I'm going to Paris one of these days.
I'll be in a second, Mom. Okay. I'm gonna have to end this a little bit, man.
You good?
It's family. It's family over content, baby.
It's family over everything, baby. God and family over everything.
Last thing, and let you go. Where do you see this presidential thing going?
They don't want me to say what I'm gonna say. But all I can say is I know when Big Red was in office, I wasn't paying the shit I'm paying now.
Big Red was the GOAT. Big Red was the GOAT.
I don't say it was the GOAT. I ain't gonna say I'm just not a sheep because I will say this during the 2000s and 99s, every rapper was in a picture with a certain person. It wasn't considerations. You won the NAACP award. He wasn't considerations then. But when he run for president, I say this about him: he's an elitist. He don't care about nothing besides people with money.
Right.
Because if you look at their history, both of their histories, one has said some real racist shit, and we just let that shit slide. I'm gonna say this to you: if a white dude told you don't do this, you ain't black. How would you take that?
Yeah, we had to fight.
So why can't he say it as a president? If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. When Hillary came out with her, go to a black radio station with her hot sauce, you don't look at that sideways.
That's why I ain't vote for her.
But I'm saying, but black people will not look at that. Look at this. The Biden, his whole career was a separatist.
Right.
All of a sudden, he's not racist because he was on Obama coattail.
Listen, they really don't want to hear what I gotta say about it. I'm on the Dr. Umar train. Let's get our own party and bring our own parties and have
Now
our
here,
two
hold on.
different parties.
I'm about to put you on game right now. What they doing right now is they're about to eliminate the black vote, where they ain't gonna even care about your black vote by bringing all these illegals in here.
Right. That's a fact.
They playing chess, and these stupid black people playing checkers. Because once one have a baby, they can stay, and they're Americans. But people
Black
don't see that, and that's another thing. It goes into the housing crisis. It goes into too much stuff people are not paying attention to. There's no reason you could bring somebody else from a whole different country, house them, feed them, support them, but yet you have people that was born here. You can go any hood. You can go downtown Buffalo, and it breaks my heart seeing people sleeping on benches that were born in America, but yet you putting people that weren't born in America in hotel rooms.
Right.
But black people on my thing has to stop being sheep. I say this: vote for who aligns with your beliefs and your parties. Don't vote because Democrats been taking your vote for 100 years and they ain't give you shit.
That's a fact.
But they'll tell you,
All they gave you was some free health care that ain't free.
listen, Democrats treat you just like back in the day when you was out there playing the field,
Yeah.
sell a girl a dream. That's all Democrats been doing to black people for 100-some years. Selling you a dream, man, and you still ain't waking up because you still believe in what they're gonna tell you. They like that chick that keep getting her ass whooped by her dude. Oh, he gonna stop. He gonna stop. Stop it. Watch. I'm keeping it real, man. Listen,
That's a
I
fact,
don't.
though. You
I'm
right.
independent. I'm independent. I don't like. I have conservative ways and I have Democrat ways. 'Cause I believe, like people be like, oh, you should end welfare. I don't believe in welfare. I think it should be a time limit on welfare. I don't think people should live on that their whole lives. I think you should have a plan. The person should either go to college or have a trade, so you could better yourself.
Right.
So
Right.
so your kids can see you. So we gotta realize our kids are visual beings. Very visual beings. That's why I like the city of Buffalo, how they putting all these cops from our neighborhoods as police officers. Now these kids can grow up and see, like, I could be that. I don't have to be a hustler.
Right. Right.
So I always say, like, and working in law enforcement, I see a lot of things that make this world a little bit more dangerous by some of their voting, by some of the policies they push.
Mm-hmm.
And because I always tell people when I started this job, I was I was a Democrat because my mom was Democrat. Everybody was Democrat. Everybody
Gotcha.
black I know was Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this joke before I leave. This is my brother-in-law told me. He's a Republican down south. He's conservative. I'm saying conservative. He said it was a father and a daughter walking, and it was a homeless man. And the daughter said, "Dad, give that homeless man $5." The father said, "No. What I will do is let you work for that $5, and then you can give it to him." And the daughter said, "No." But that's the difference between a Republican and a Democrat. So
Go
yeah, I'm like,
ahead,
yeah,
man. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, work. Yeah, go ahead and give your money, hard-earned money to her. Yeah.
yeah. Because when you go work hard and you see like 1,000 or 2,000 taken from you, giving to people you don't know, nah, my kids can use that, baby.
It's terrible. Hey, yo,
Wow,
listen. It was good talking to you, brother. I
you
appreciate
know I'm
it.
here.
You know what I'm saying? This will be posted by the end of the night. share, like, subscribe to Culture Business
Man,
Network. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I appreciate your support. I'm gonna make
always.
sure that everybody, go to your page and follow you and watch your fucking movement because you
Man,
funny as hell.
I'm trying to
You know?
shout the way, man.
I got you. Hey,
All
yo,
right, bro. Much
peace,
love.
bro.
Peace.
Peace and love.
Always. Peace. Always. My God.